If you have a Samsung Galaxy device and wanted to know how to launch applications into split screen mode, then I can teach you that process in today's video. There are actually a couple of ways that this can be done with Samsung's smartphone or tablet. The only requirement here is that you must have Samsung's default firmware installed, but at least it won't matter which version of OneUI that is on your device. Now, to begin, I'll be showing you the basic method, and it works by first opening up an application that you would like to sit in the top half of your screen. So we're going to use the calculator in this example, and after that app has been opened, we're going to press on the Recents button, aka the Overview button. But if you have gesture navigation activated, you can do this by just swiping up and holding your finger in the middle of the screen. So once the app is in Overview mode, aka Recents mode, then we're going to tap on the application icon that sits at the top of this preview window. And right here, you should see a feature called Open in Split Screen View. So we're going to tap on that, and you're going to see that application now sits in the top half of the screen. And then it's going to open up an application list. So from here, we now just need to pick which application we want to sit in the bottom half of the screen. So let's go with the Gallery app, again, just for this example. And it's instantly going to open up that application in the bottom half of the screen. So now you can see we have access to our calculator and our photo gallery thanks to Samsung's split screen view mode. And as you can see, both of these applications are going to work exactly as they normally would. You may see some of the elements be rearranged so that they're able to fit on the screen, like you see in the calculator. But you should be able to use them just like you normally would. And we can resize these windows by tapping on this center line and then dragging it either up or down. If we wanted to see more of our bottom application, we would just tap and drag up. If we wanted to see more of our top application, we would just tap and drag down. Just be careful that you don't swipe too high or too low, or you'll see that bottom preview disappear, which means that application will be closed. So if we wanted to swipe out the image gallery, we would just take this center line, drag it down, and now we only have access to our calendar. But if we wanted to close out that calculator, we could do that by, again, tapping and dragging on that center line and then swiping up to the top. And that will close out our top application. And that's a great way of exiting this split screen mode as well. Now, if you tend to activate split screen mode with two specific apps quite frequently, then you may decide to save these together in what is known as an app pair. And we can do this by simply tapping on that center line and then selecting the star icon in this pop-up. From here, we have the ability to save this app pair directly on the home screen or in our Edge panel here. And this is the second way that we can activate split screen view on Samsung Galaxy smartphones and tablets. I'm going to add it just to the home screen in this example. So now when we go to our home screen, you can see we have an app pair that shows us our calculator app on top and our gallery app on the bottom. And we can bring both of these apps to the foreground by tapping on that app pair icon. The end result is the same, This method can just save you a little bit of time by launching them from that app pair instead of having to set that up individually. Either way, split screen view mode on Samsung Galaxy smartphones and tablets is much more intuitive than how Google has it set up in AOSP, and I appreciate the South Korean tech conglomerate putting in the extra effort here.